So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Romania.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just like him.
Now it's Puskás. Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Messi. He shifted it to the flank. Not the most accurate pass. Ball's out. It'll be a throw-in again. He's found a way past. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he cuts out the supply. Lee Kang-in. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Szoboszlai promptly onto that, and that is that. Well read, and the danger is averted. Roberto Carlos. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Looking for the run. Bruno Fernandes. Aimed at the far side. Tries to get it clear. That is ended up in no man's land. He's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Romania with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. But he's taking no chances there. And it's made its way to him. And now they can spring out of defence. Wan-Bissaka calmly anticipates. Tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And this is Lewandowski. Now it's Dani Olmo. That's very neat. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Puskás. Now it's Raul. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's an imaginative pass. Yamal finds himself offside. Rodri. That has been cut short. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is... And Puskás! Superb from Puskás! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Romania take the lead! The movement so precise, The
After
finish,
32
sumptuous.
minutes is
Well, it's an example of
number
counter-attacking
21,
at its finest.
Puskás.
Real cut and thrust.
Romania have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Lewandowski. Aimed beyond the defence. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Lewandowski clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything.
Oh, what a mistake! He is through here. Puskás shoots! And again! And that's a tidy finish! And they're threatening to fly away here! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's shifting and he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Pass is just off target. Played up towards the front line. And it's Messi. Messi! Smashing save, really good save that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very...
And that is the end of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Romania are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And so the action is resumed. Nicely aimed pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Beautifully policed that mid.
He's gone for goal. A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Just eases him off the ball. And this is Puskás. That is a crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, he's burst through. It's played through for him. Great chance! Gerrard. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Roberto Carlos. Bayer Leverkusen appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Just about up to the hour now. Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries one from range! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bastoni. Roberto Carlos. Gerrard carries the ball down the right. Now, can they get him away? Bruno Fernandes gets into a good position. Gets his head on it! It's a goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is a glorious... Decent chance! Kalulu clears without hesitation. Dani Olmo. Raul did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's picked his way through. Guti, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Guti. And Jamal. This is a promising build-up. Quality ball. And he welcomes it in. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Romania clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Spread out to the left. DiMarco. Chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Bayer Leverkusen seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Oh, that's fabulous. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Romania have themselves a chance from the spot. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We're up and running then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike... Gattuso! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Out for a throw. He is through here. He's rising! Goal! Romania! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Always goal. It's roll! And no mistake. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
There's the delivery. Hernandez gets it away. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Oh, played right into his path. And he's managed to get rid. Karambur. First quarter of an hour gone. Romania have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Roll! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here. A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Romania find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, good read. Cannavaro, over to the other side. And Hernandez, spread it left. He's got away. Oh, well played. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Puskás. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes. Half an hour played now. Kalulu promptly onto that, and that is that. Ribéry, and they can counter here. Ribéry in acres of space out wide.
That's good defensive concentration.
Kalulu. Hernandez. Now it's Raul. Not the most accurate pass. That's a cute ball. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Romania heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That is ended up in no man's land.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Puskas. Nice looking ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Puskas. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Puskas. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that's nice. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Romania with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Brilliant save from... And another try! And we've reached half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Romania absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Romania seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Chance here to counter. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Raul. Muscular approach does pay off here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he can clear it away. And that has put paid to that. Gerrard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had it taken off him. Puskas, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Karambur. It's a good run down the right, and he's managed to get free. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
That's going wide left. Now it's Schneider. Karambur. That is good strength. Knocks it into space. He is just caressing the ball. He has a look up and save off! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Karambur finding himself in space. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Gerrard. Bruno Fernandes, given the lift of his goal. Now it's DiMarco. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Ribery.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Bruno Fernandes. Gattuso defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ribéry. Oh, that's fabulous. A corner it is then. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cannavaro getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a little off target. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And this is Shevchenko. And he's well and he's stuck it away. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
En el minuto 77, el dorsal 17. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22, Ribéry, será sustituido por el dorsal 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. And that is expertly dealt with. No, that's been intercepted. Nice sequence of passes. He's having a hit! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Dani Olmo really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Now it's Batistuta. Played into space. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Puskás. Puskás. This is promising. Seedorf did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, he's got space here. Marquinhos. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a look and place it forward.
Habrá un minuto de
It's a
descuento.
sharp little ball here. Dani Olmo gets into a good position. Decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we're done. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Deftly away. Oh, there's a probing ball. Spread to the right. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's in one-on-one. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's DiMarco.
Oh, really well played.
He's got away. Hernandez. That's going across goal. And he's straight offside. This is a promising build-up.
Puskas really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
An instinctive delivery. Raul. Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Diaz. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that could set him on his way. DiMarco. Now here's the delivery. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Well, there's the clearance. DiMarco, there's the shot! Goal! Romania! And Romania take the lead!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Romania have broken through, it's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while.
And Puskas! Nuno Mendes. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out towards the right wing. Yamal, and he skips past his man. DiMarco. That's the keeper's ball.
Romania can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Neymar. Nuno Mendes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal. And it's been given away. He is through here. Looking to play him in. DiMarco. And they can counter here. Gets a good foot in there. 5 minutes till the break. Neymar. Diaz finding himself in space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Diaz. Puskás can so cleverly bypass the press. DiMarco was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Threads one in. Great vision. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please take this opportunity
Romania
to
go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Match are now available.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Romania just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
Down to business again. Romania leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And the pass is intercepted. Raúl. Bruno Fernandes. Raúl. DiMarco providing an outlet on that flank. Peruzzi claims it, safe hands. Diaz. Messi. Oh, good spread. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yamal. Raúl. And it's Hernandez. And here's Raúl. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe, never out of the action for very long. Tries to pass it through. Shevchenko is flagged offside. Nicely weighted ball. Romania just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Gerrard, the man synonymous with solidity. Madrid can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Raul. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Defending was strong and firm. DiMarco looking understandably energised after his goal.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them. Real chance! Oh, good finish! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Romania are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game...
Oh, what has happened? Can he finish? And it's there! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were...
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for.
Hello,
Win this one
everybody,
and they're going up.
welcome to today's
Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Romania need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. And here's DiMarco. He's in a great position here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Kayserispor have got it back and they'll have another go. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get free. He's rising! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Now there's a fine ball, and shapes to shoot! Oh, well played, exemplary that. Kayserispor with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Over to the right flank, serves up across, and that has left him in a heap. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Dani Olmo. This is a promising build-up. Simons. Look at the space here. And he's quick to return it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Floated through. Zabani makes the interception. Puskás turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's a precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say big congratulations to him. Someone who's told me on many occasions that his greatest motivation to keep playing is the love of the game. That's what it's all about.
And he is going into that little black book. Gerrard. Romania so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Knocks it into space. Raul picks it up out wide. It is a corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Kayserispor have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Szoboszlai. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass somewhat off target. Cannavaro. More and more pressure on the ball here. Di Marco. Hernandez drives forward on the overlap. Now the cross. Impressive jump! He will be livid with himself.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
It's a throw-in. And it's Gerrard. Good chance here! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. Hernandez. And this is Raul. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rodri. Great vision. Oh, important interception.
Dani Olmo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Hernandez. Romania disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well, they've got it again. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Gerrard. Oh, delightful ball. That's the keeper's ball. Gerrard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. DiMarco. And it's Hernandez. Now it's DiMarco. Tries to pass it through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Shot could be on. There's a sharp little ball here. Ah, that's a fine interception. And that is the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
So between them, no goals at all so far.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So neither side has yet broken through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Salmakers. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Wan-Bissaka.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Here's Rodri. Kalulu. Now that looks a decent ball. DiMarco looking to receive it in space. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Valverde.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's DiMarco. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Stood up well to him there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And still, we await the first breakthrough. And it's De Bruyne. It's a pretty loose pass. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Szoboszlai. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Spread it left. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. Gerrard. Bruno Fernandes. Raul. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Substitution for Romania.
Romania
9,
have their third
Raul.
corner.
Number 11, Bruno Fernandes. Coming on the field, number 7, Guti. Number 6, Danny Olmo.
Guti!
Substitution.
And And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Neymar, always onto this. Kalulu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's DiMarco, looking for the run, and he plays one through. Can he finish? Oh, it's gone in! And at last the deadlock is broken. Now can they dare to dream?
Well, what a time to do it. What a time. Someone was going to have to be brave, and it was certainly worth it.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
They have what they... Goes for the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Hernandez cuts it out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Zabani promptly onto that, and that is that. Serginho, and here's Neymar. Well, the voices from the stands are becoming that much more frantic now. They are doing everything they can to help the team.
Well, it's often understated, but they can have an impact on games like this. It's time to respond in kind, up their game. Romania surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Salmakers. That is a great pick out.
Kocaelispor really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Romania close now to seeing this one through to the end.
There will be 1 minute at a
Zabani
time.
wins the duel this time. Neymar threads one in. And it's Serginho. And there's green grass ahead of him. Buffon gets it. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Romania have done it. A promotion sealed with a win.
And now,
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I'd personally like to see him as part of a front three.
Oh, he's having a go! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's gone for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Rice probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Pinches it off him. Aimed beyond the defence. Rodri, Silvestre charging forward, the ball at his feet. Taken back almost at once. Rodri. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy.
Goes for a shot! And he's taking no chances there. Forward it goes. Rice, great vision. He's found space here, and he was quick to react. So we're still where we started right now. Gerrard. Rodri. Van Nistelrooy. Van Dijk. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Haaland. That looks a cracking ball. Real... Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that's a very... Can he finish? And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Rosicki. McAllister is in a really good position out wide. Van Dijk with the clearance. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here and are well... Tries from distance. And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Van Dijk. Saliba. Rodri. It's Saka. Threads one in. Rodgers. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's picked his way through. Gehi. Out for a throw. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And smartly reclaimed. Played into space. Rodgers. Rodgers! He's done very well to get to that.
Rodgers clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Good chance here! Just too high.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
McAllister. It's gone out for a throw-in. João Palhinha. Spread it left. That has been cut short. Rodri. Szoboszlai ventures forward. Szoboszlai unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's intervened well there. Rodgers. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Rice. Well, that's a little loose. That's the end of the first 45. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Arsenal really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Arsenal firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Substitution.
So we're on the way for the second half. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's a pretty loose pass. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Haaland. Tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Matheus Nunes. Now it's Haaland. Rodri. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's gone for goal. Oh, he's just got under that.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rosicki. That has been slung wide. Oh, he's having a hit! João Palhinha. Oh, cracking ball. Lovely. And a chance! Euphoria, utopia! And they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Ended up in no man's land.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated? This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Tries one from range. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Brzezinski. He's on it. Can he get away? Played out to the left flank.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Drogba. He can run onto that. He is through here. That is good alertness.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Szoboszlai. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely feet. Time and again they are repelled. Szoboszlai plays it in. That's a decent clearance. McAllister is flagged offside.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 9.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 11, Bruno Fernandes. Coming on
Arsenal
the field,
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 17, Gibbs White. Substitutions taking place.
Knocks it into space. Kudus. Haaland. Cherki. There's the crossfield ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And that pass isn't the best. Now it's Drogba. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He's found a way through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Silvestre just loves to go forward whenever he can. And it's Kudus. Haaland. Ødegaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Matheus Nunes. Cherki. Matheus Nunes in acres of space out wide. Here's the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Over to the right flank. Tries to pass it through. Drogba. Shot a goal! Off the post! Rodri. Gibbs White. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a cute ball. Van Dijk. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's lost real chance! And that's in. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And yes, it's him again. Takes a shot! And he's stuck it away. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. He's had it taken off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's managed to get free, and he's got his cross in, and it's hoisted clear. And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Arsenal really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage.